Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a Get It Scrapped layout. For this layout, my assignment was to create emphasis on a layout using color. So I had stored this, I don't even know what you call this, confetti paper. It's basically crunched up paper and it came in a kit. I don't even know what kit, probably a click kit or something like that, and I just thought it was really pretty, so I decided to glue it down on this background, and I'm just using my Scotch quick dry adhesive, which I guess is called tacky glue now, and I'm just gluing that down. I'm adding pieces where it seems to need more and just kind of filling in gaps. And this layout seriously only took me like 20 minutes. It was very simple and just, it was fun. I really love how it turned out. So you can see that I am going to be using two photos of Titian. This is my youngest son. He's 6 years old, and we were on spring break. The last day of spring break this year, we went to an amusement park in Salt Lake City called Lagoon, and I just really liked both of these photos, so I'm going to add them on here together. Okay, so now here you can see I'm going to embellish up here at the top, and I wanted to keep it simple because I wanted the focus to be on the photos. I am using, I think this is the Fine and Dandy ephemera pack that I got recently at when I was in Salt Lake at the American Crafts Warehouse sale. So here I'm just kind of going through a bunch of different embellishments and trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to stick mainly with everything that you see on here. And like I said, this layout seriously only took 20 minutes. It was really simple. I just wanted to focus on the photos, and so I had most of my color and dimension behind the photos. So here I'm just gluing down that flower, and then I'm gonna start gluing everything else down. The photos were a little bit tricky because of the dimension of the paper, the scrunched up paper, and it was hard to make it stick to the paper just because it was all different layers. I made this layout quite a few weeks ago. I think this was actually a month ago, so I don't remember exactly how I did it, how I glued them down, but we'll see in a moment. So here you can see I'm just gluing down all of these ephemera pieces, and I really like how this turned out. Just very simple. The focus is obviously on the photos. Okay, so now I am going to add these other flowers, and let's see. So I'm just layering them together, and it was easier to use this tacky glue in some spots. So now here I'm just kind of pulling off the excess pieces that don't really need to be there because they weren't glued down, and making sure everything is glued down that I want to be glued. Pulling out excess pieces, cutting them off, just kind of fidgeting with it, and now I'm going to glue it down. Okay, so I'm using my liquid adhesive to glue this down, which is probably the best adhesive that I could have used. And I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I am going to try to add some of that paper up there, but it just doesn't look right, and that is it. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you head on over to the Get It Scrapped blog to see the other photos from the other design team members. Have a great scrappy week. Bye!